10:32 a.m. First storm has popped up on the west coast. You can see its anvil. I'm gonna head west on Highway 4 and then north on I-75. And it should be right over the Highway 75. First storm has dissipated, left nice anvil right above me. There is an additional storm just west of it, which is going up. This highway should go right through this storm, very nicely going up. You can see it over there, near a ridge miner. I'm gonna go a bit north towards Route 48. Just in the bolt north of me, I'm heading east on Highway 50. I've been with these showers for a while. They finally developed on my side. There is a pretty strong core. I'm not sure whether I should stop somewhere and watch or whether I should get any closer. Wow, towards Montverde, right here, north on 455, looking right into the area where all the strikes occurred. It's actually a good viewing area, but I think I'm still too far. You can see the anvil back there, how it's spreading out. Maybe better to focus towards that area. If I could put the car in a better location, I would. The storms, they usually produce just a few strikes and then they kind of fall apart. Looks like the shear isn't sufficient for them to sustain themselves, but usually additional storms develop on the front side of the previous convection, so the whole activity moves eastward like this. There must be some steering westward flow. Looks like no more activity is gonna happen, so got another shower which is developing in front of me. All the showers are quite disorganized. I'm gonna wait and see if it produces any lightning on the rear side. So maybe with a thunderstorm. I'm in Orlando right now. I just heard thunder from this developing shower. Pretty high, has a large base. I'm gonna try and see what is in its core. Gas turbines against the dry air. The best direction. Heading away. Right into the storm and locate the lightning. Wow, flash to the left side of me. I can actually see the rainbow a bit. Not very much, but visible. Nice rainbow. Synoptic. 24 nautical miles east of Sebastian Inlet, 17 nautical miles east of Fort Pierce Inlet. right above one of the parks, not sure which one. Time is 6:27. I could see the core of the storm, pretty white. Wow, nice lightning. How much I could see is about 4 kilometers, maybe a bit less from here. Listen for this strong thunder. I think I'm gonna head over there because I can't see many of those flashes from my location. I'll be heading somewhere towards north of Highway 4. You can see the nice base of the storm to the left, the core to the right. Look at those nice cumulus clouds. Nice developing cumulus right in front of me, and I'm gonna turn it left straight into the core of this storm. The thunderstorm created due to the heat was caused by high afternoon temperatures, which rise so high because of the lack of previous convection. There were just some showers this morning, and that was it for today. So now isolated storms are popping up throughout Florida everywhere. So listen, there's this thunder. All the nice cumulus clouds around. These are probably developing heat thunderstorms, which are caused by these high temperatures. Today, the temperature was actually much higher than usual. So one more hit, up somewhere. Can't see the flashes now. The sun shining right to the left of me, right on my face, so I can't see much. I hear no thunder, so it's probably falling apart quickly because of this dry air. I'm not sure whether it's chaseable anymore. There's some dark clouds around, which could possibly develop later on, but dry right where I'm now. Still a bit of outflow. I got another thunderstorm in here. The rainbow in front of me indicates some heavy rain. Seems like it's coming from the left area, so I see actually a double rainbow. If you look all the way across the sky, you can see just half of it. The other half is not visible because of the shadow caused by this drought. Nice storm, strong storm, south of Orlando. Looks like it's sort of falling apart. I'm gonna wait a bit, and if nothing develops, I'll just show you these cumulus clouds. Actually, this is interesting. I'm not sure how this formed. Can be a rotation. Yeah, this one looks like falling apart, so I'm gonna head for that storm. It's a pretty heavy one. Check out this updraft. The whole updraft is like this area, this dark base. Wow, I just caught the flash. On 523 I just went south, next to Turnpike, because there was one heavier shower south of me, but I've just happened to turn around, seeing this developing precipitation, so I'm gonna zoom up there. I just seen a flash just let them come around, so it's definitely some interesting development. Looks like it's now falling apart a bit. I can still see on the right hand side some heavier tracing falling out of it, so I think I'm gonna stop because it's not very organized anymore. Decide whether I should go for this or not face on the one, whether any has a chance to develop, so stopping the camera now. I just missed the flash. It was actually quite close to here, 2 kilometers, so I'm gonna keep on moving. I could actually hear some thunder, probably coming from a left core. There's one core just to the left of me, developing as well. Could hear some brief, very brief claps of thunder. Again, I think it's coming from the left. Where this core in front of me is strengthening, and I'm expecting some CGs to happen from it. This dry air causes rain evaporation, which cools down the surrounding air, makes it heavy, and then this causes these quite gusty outflows, and it also evaporates the rain, so it's not much rain is falling from the storm, and it's good for lightning strikes because they are all visible. A flash, I think the flash was coming from that heavy core. I'm not sure whether I should follow it or not. The engine, and I'll probably whoa! Another flash. Wow, nice! Wow, nice. I'm not sure where. There are 2 cores, one over there, brake, and another core just there. I'm not sure where the next track will. Wow! Nice strike. Wow! Just over there. Wow. So what I may do is just actually turn around and perhaps move lighter on, because I don't want to get too far north of the storm, which I would have to do if I went north on this road in the flashes. What I think I'll do is turn my car around so I can look into a better direction and take more details of this. Wow, where was this? Most of the strikes are coming just from there. It sounds like there's a CG, but there is very heavy rain, so can't really see anything. Wow, flash. The flash. I think this activity is getting a bit far from here. A flash. 31 millimeters of rain. It's reasonable. I'm seeing some very nice flashes. I have to go north and east, and then I'm going southeast right now because those storms moved too far east, so I'm gonna catch them on this other route, which is in that area. Wow, nice. Flashes are not frequent, but it's going on nicely. Some of them are movable. It still has lots of heat to work with, since there is almost no convective debris in the area where it's sort of heading to. Still some flashes over there, so heading to that area. Okay, so turning right on 441, going south. Okay, I'm heading south on 411. 10 miles from Okeechobee, and there are thunderstorms near the I-75 Alligator Alley, which is it's over 100 kilometers south of here, where the flashes are visible very nicely. And I'm heading south. The previous storms are dissipated, but in the same area another thunderstorms formed, so it looks like a train echoing storms. Some convergence regime, so I'm heading there. They should be like within 50, 80 maybe kilometers from me, maybe less, I'm not sure. Wow, it's the same, it's very similar regime as yesterday, when thunderstorms benefit from the heat that was generated here during the day. No strong thunderstorms form here during the day, so the atmosphere is much hotter now than on a regular stormy day. And right now some convergent zones that formed, those zones produce thunderstorms, and these storms benefit from this heat, so they can go on till late at night. And wow. By the way, the time now is midnight. Whoa, nice flash. Possibly with a strike visible. Time is almost 1:45. Wow. I think there are two actually lightning producing clouds. One just in front of me, which is closer, and I just see my nice bolt in the cloud going from top to bottom. Not sure whether it went all the way to the ground, but nicely visible, possibly in the camera as well. And then there is one more cloud to the right, which is a bit further. Both of them are producing nice flashes. Wow. Yeah, definitely two clouds. This flash was on the western cloud, the one to the right, and this view. Wow. Wow. Wow, this is nice. So the left cloud is bigger and the right cloud is much further, is bigger than the left cloud in size. I can see like the whole large cumulus. The left one is probably just single towering storm. The right one is more spread out, probably more maturing. The strikes in the right cloud are sort of longer and a bit more flashy, and looks like the right one is maturing right now. It's quite a large storm. Wow. Okay, time on 8:33 southward, right against those flashes. Wow. Wow. You can see the whole structure, like some cumulus clouds on my side towering up. Heavy rain down below. The lighting is coming right behind those cumulus clouds, which are visible in front of me. Wow. So right now on the I-75 heading west, beyond that Seminole Indian reservation. This heavy rain right now going through is left here by those storms. There is still some development, but no lightning here. However, there is a storm just between Naples and Everglades City, so I'm heading there. The lightning is quite frequent, so I'm gonna see whether it develops into nighttime big storm or not. And big drops falling into convective development taking place slowly, and lightning is coming from the storm over water just near shore, benefiting from the moist, warm air from the ocean. Quite a strong storm. These flashes are anyhow not so bright because I'm too far, so I'm gonna be on Highway 25 still, approaching Highway 29 from the Interstate 75. Flashes are getting a bit brighter. There is another smaller core just south of the previous core, so I see two areas from which flashes are coming right now. Okay, back taping. Time is 2:17, 11th of July, maybe 12. I think the storm west of here has just gained more energy, so I'm thinking about getting back there. Let me just download one more radar. It's quite strong, so I think I'm heading back there. Actually, the one over the sea is also producing quite a few flashes. Let me see what's on radar. Let me just see which one produces more flashes, and the one which produces more flashes is gonna win, and I'm gonna follow it. Wow, wow. Oh, I think it's still gonna be the one in Everglades City because I think it's the closest one. Yeah, I'm gonna go there because that activity is closer, and I think it's producing even more flashes than the one inland. Nice flash from the activity in front of me. Wow. I'm not sure what keeps these storms going. Must be some kind of, there should be high pressure here. There must be some upper level divergence supporting this activity. Occasionally the inland storm produces a flash, but I think those coastal storms have greater chance of survival because of moisture and heat from the ocean. The land is cooling down right now, so that's also a good reason for going for those coastal storms. in on strike. Wow. The coastal strikes are stronger.
Thunderstorms through the day. Thursday night.
Wow.
Southeast
Wow.
winds around 5 knots.
This is a
62 feet or less. Anytime Wednesday, July 11th.
Wow, wow.
Tonight cruise. Some observation throughout the state. At Jacksonville. Cloudy, Florida, out 20 nautical miles. And Gulf of
Okay, they suggest occasional lightning strikes. It looks like these certainly not just occasionally. It's quite strong. Wow, wow. So gonna download the new radar. See like where to go, whether into Everglades City or to San Marco Island. I think Everglades City is closer than San Marco Island, so I'm gonna head for the Everglades City. Wow! The whole sky is alight. There's heavy rain, I can see it through strong lightning. I'm getting some light rain as well, getting into it. Wow, some close shore strike. Getting close, you can definitely see it, how these flashes are getting bright. Some junction 837. Should I try it or not? Wow! Nice. Actually, it's doing the other side, so still too heavy rain to see lightning bolts. So I need to get as close as possible. Wow. So I'm heading into Everglades City right now. Wow. Getting into some maybe anvil rain. Wow, I think it's getting more and more frequent, more and more bright. Wow. Getting each minute the lightning is getting frequent. It just kicked off now. There are at least 2 strikes in 5 seconds. The clouds being lit up, wow, and some big drops as well. For Everglades, first I have to check whether this gas station is opened. Wow. If it is, I'm gonna get some gas. I think I'm actually not gonna head for Everglades City because the strikes are more to the west from here. So I'm gonna go north on Highway 41, goes towards the west potentially. Very big drop falling at the right now. Wow! You can see those heavy rain cores all over the water. Some strikes are weaker, some are stronger. Overall it's very, very strong thunderstorm for the time that it's 2:30. Yeah. Wow! Wow! This is very bright. I didn't see the actual ball. No rain right now. It's gone out of one core. Wow! I think I may have seen part of a CG. The rain is very heavy in the core, that's why it's so strong, but on the other hand, makes it very difficult for me to see the CGs. Wow. Wow. Whoa, whoa, I've seen this one. Show in the camera as well. No rain again. Getting a bit ahead of the storm, but this was the first CG actually I've seen. I'm not sure even whether it went down to ground. Heavy rain. Wow. Wow. Right next to it. I'm not sure whether I should go any further or stop here and watch. Wow, wow, very nice and long CG just like me, so I'm gonna stop somewhere when it's possible, too far ahead of the storm. Wow, again, must have been a nice CG, but within the rain band so it wasn't visible. Wow, wow, wow. Kind of intersection maybe towards San Marco Island, so I may as well go there. Guys, got the islands. Check how I can. If not, I'll just stop somewhere and watch from here. Wow. No outlet here. Wow. It's actually not that far, it's about don't know, I didn't count this one, but it wasn't more than 2 kilometers from here. Wow, wow, just right. Very heavy rain falling at me right now. Many trees to stop and watch still. You should see all the activity. I'd rather have a place where I could actually look. Wow, wow! Wow. Such a strong strike. Like, this strike was like 100 meters, even less than 100 meters from here. And it lasted like almost a second. It was very strong. It was like, wow. I hope it's visible in the camera. Actually, they have a power outage right now. Wow, wow. Actually, I don't see most of the strikes from here because they are a bit to the left. The power is back on. I think I need a better view to the south. Yeah, definitely. Wow. Such long flashes. The storm is just south of here. Wow. That's flashing very nice. Occasionally there is a close strike. And some of the flashes look like to be a bit further. Wow. It's all embedded within the rain. But a nice CG could occur anytime. So I'm gonna stay here for a few more minutes. The flashing is getting a bit more distant. Wow. Pretty close. The problem is I don't see really any of these. Probably a bit more to the south. Wow, wow. The strikes are more distant now, no more CGs, I think. Instead of getting towards San Marcos Island. Wow. I'm not sure whether it gets me all the way to San Marcos Island because the movement may be offshore. There are thunderstorms east from here as well, so first I'll stay with this activity. I'm not sure whether this is moving offshore, which it may as well be. It's actually clear in front of me, so there's no point going to San Marcos Island. I'm gonna wait for the next radar and then decide what to do next. I can actually see the whole structure of the storm because there are clear skies in front of me. To the left there is the whole storm, so we need flash. Wow, whoa, whoa! Very nice anvil type strike. I'm gonna stop very soon because I'll get too far ahead, so even if there are just a few palm trees. Wow. 2 distinct areas of lightning. Wow. I'm not sure where it's flashing more, whether in front of me or to the side of me. Some deep thunder could be heard. Oh, mosquitoes again. Be strong in the lower part of the storm. Close the window. Many mosquitoes get here when it's open. I think, quite frankly, probably more intense further east. Yeah, I think, wow. I'm not sure whether I should go anywhere, like, I could go either to San Marcos Island or inland. I'm not sure which will be a better option. I could actually go probably inland because it looks like it's fairly strong in there. Yeah, I think I'm going for the inland one. That's flashing nice, but which one is the stronger one? It's a hard question. Maybe the Everglades City option wouldn't sound so bad. Wow. Wow, nice. CG in front of me. Whoa, nice. The first strike it used the other one. That's definitely right from here. Very nice flash. Whoa, again light rain. There. Flashes are so powerful. Looks like it's right above Everglades City. Nice the flashing. There is one core close to Everglades City. Wow. Looks like it's gonna line up probably. Wow, CG just right on me, not close, but I can see it. There's this active lightning core which I'm trying to get. Wow! Nice flash. Looks like it's getting sort of equal strength. Two sources of activity, one to the right of me and one in front of me. Nice flash. The first one is over Everglades, those flashes in front of me, and those flashes coming from the right hand side. That's the one near Everglades City. Nice flashing just to the right of me. Wow! That's the CG in front of me. It's 3:22 AM. I'm gonna get rolling. Wow, wow. Now there are two distinct cores, as I can see. There are two storms. Well, not sure which one to go for, but I'll go for a closer one, which is the one in Everglades City. Wow, wow. Lots of flashing going around. You can see the heavy rain core. Wow. Just south of Everglades City, so I'm gonna go there. Can't see many CGs because it's all embedded within very heavy rain. Wow. This must have been a strong CG, but within heavy rain. Water between heavy rain. Wow. Wow. Looking very, very nice. Wow. Wow. Whoa, whoa, nice. I see. Could hear some very loud thunder. It was like shaking the ground again. My gas station is closed, but I think I want to go very far tonight since the storm is very likely gonna go over the ocean. Before that, I'm gonna tape some very nice lighting activity. Wow, wow. So there's some nice CGs within the heavy rain core. Wow, I can't see really anything. The rain is so heavy. Visibility is like 20 meters, even less. Wow. Whoa, whoa. There's something just behind me. Look at this. It's really like 10 meters visibility. I'm going at 10 miles an hour. It seems very fast. I can't like see anything at all. Whoa, what was it? It's to the left of me right now, mostly within the clouds. A bit of strong thunderstorm where most of the lighting is cloud to cloud. Like everywhere, all these lights are everywhere around. There is wind blowing a bit from the right hand side, from the south. Wow, strike probably to the south of me. Wow, very close one, but I couldn't see it in this heavy rain. But actually the rain is easing up a bit, I think. Whoa, 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 nice, nice. I'm not sure if you've seen it. Probably over water, but a long CG. Let's see if I can. Check what I can do here. Whoa, nice. Wow, very strong thunderstorm. Just offshore. Wow, can't even see the strikes. That's how heavy the rain is. At the closest point. Wow! Let's see how far this was. Two kilometers from here, maybe a bit more. Wow, going from the right. Oh, nice CG over there. Wow. Another one. Wow. 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 Another one. Wow. Wow. Another CG. Nice. It's incredible how many flashes this one single storm produces. Close one. There must be so heavy over the ocean because, like, even though strong flashes, I can't see the individual strike. Whoa, whoa, where was this one? Can you hear it? Listen. This must have struck the land. Very loud, almost like an explosion. Wow, nice. Actually, there must be a strike core getting close because before the strike to the land, now there was like 1 kilometer from here. The one to the left is probably getting a bit further, but the one to the right is getting closer. Let's see which one is more active. Well, maybe the one to the left because it's further in the ocean. Using more thunderstorms because... Whoa! I didn't see this one. It was behind me probably. Either the rain is so heavy in there that I don't see the strikes. I mean the individual lightning bolts. Or they strike maybe to the right because there is like a pier to my right. So the vision to my right is blocked. Actually it must have been to my right because I can hear the thunder coming from there. Whoa, nice! These strikes must be within the cloud, these very bright ones, because I didn't see the balls. Looks like there must be a heavier rain core. Not a strange, like I expect when I see these bright flashes, I expect to see a bolt. There was like a stronger core developed just offshore, maybe 5 to 10 kilometers from here. There is heavy rain which is blocking the bolts. So I can't see them, I just see the powerful flashes. But I can hear many CGs, I can hear the shake of the ground. Wow, so much power in the clouds. Yeah, there is lots of in the cloud activity. But it must be striking the ground at times. Wow. It's like a daytime for a while, I can see the whole ocean, this whole lagoon, or whatever it is. I'm just waiting for that heavy rain core from which these very bright flashes are coming to subside a bit, which may take a long time because it's a strong storm. But when it does, it may show some of these bolts. Oh, I think there was sort of an anvil crawler with this one. So the storm is probably moving south with the heavy cores. And these in the clouds flashes are in this heavy rain left out by the storm. Some wind to the left. The strike activity. Wow, this was nice. 3.5 kilometers. Either cloud to island or cloud to sea. Finally I've seen a CG, close one. Probably a bit less frequent by now. Whoa, nice! Nice, I think the anvil crawlers are visible more and more, so there is one more I'm gonna put the camera on tripod so that it doesn't shake too much. It's still far too many flashes and no balls visible. It should improve as the rain gets lighter, and this under heavy core develops further offshore. Wow. Wow. Seen a CG with this one. Wow, another one. Wow, whoa, nice. I just actually seen a CG. Overall activity getting a bit down, but more balls visible. but the main cores are getting further and further away. Wow, this is nice. Actually now, no, this is the CG, so maybe about 10 kilometers from here. Yeah, the CGs are about 10 kilometers from here, even more now. Whoa, nice. It's nice to the CG. Whoa, 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 whoa! I hope you've seen at least partially this one. Very nice in the anvil. Wow, it's so long. Very close, like 3 kilometers. Wow, this almost went through the whole anvil. There was sort of a sign. There was like, within the heavy core far away, there was a bolt, which I didn't see, but there was a flash. Then it went up. Wow! This was nice. This was like, what was gonna happen before happened right now. Bright flash. Wow! Wow! Great. It's through the whole anvil. To chase further southwards. I can hear the previous bright flash. Didn't count, but at least 1 minute, which makes it about 20 kilometers. A bit more intense now again, but it's all somewhere near deep Everglades or deep in the Gulf. Not sure which direction I'm walking right now, so I'm not chaseable anymore. Anyhow, I don't have much gas to chase. I've got to stay somewhere, get a bit of rest, and wait for the morning when the gas station opens. Wow. The time is 4:28 AM. I'm still watching. I've just changed the tape and... Wow. Wow, wow. This is nice. Very close, so the anvil is still here. Wow. Mosquitoes again. Wow. So it's producing some nice storms firing up just to my left. But I'm gonna wait for a few more minutes. Probably 5 more minutes. So I think this one is gonna produce some more anvil crawlers. Mosquitoes again. Hate those. Nice. Wow. It's very interesting how always the energy like lightning shifts from the core through the anvil and how it like elongates itself. It's not like one flash, but it just goes like if it was flowing straight from the core towards the anvil and it spiders out. Wow. Wow. Still could see some heavy rain with these strikes. I'm gonna get out of the car since it's safe now. There's already mosquitoes in here to get them out a bit, so I won't comment it unless there is a nice strike. I'm gonna keep taping. And this dissipating anvil right in front of me is producing some anvil crawlers, but these are decreasing in frequency as well. Nice strike. CG. Wow. Nice. Wow. Nice. The anvil sort of getting short. The crawlers aren't as long as they were before. Wow. Very nicely how it spreads through the anvil from the left hand side where like more active storms are, where it still flashes. Some cores are still developing there. Wow. Very nice. Anvil crawlers like happening in that rainy part of the cloud. It's not raining here at all. There are clear skies west of here. from the anvil to the ground. Wow. Getting quite interesting over there. There is a strong thunderstorm which has developed. It's producing some interesting bolts. We'll move it. Wow. Nice. Wow, wow. I hope it was all in the camera. It was nice, very like a positive. Wow, wow. Look at that. Whoa. I won't comment it anymore because I'm gonna go to the car because there are too many mosquitoes in here. So I'm gonna get them out. There is no more nice strike.